Guys, let me adjust. I'm kind of trying to get away from the glare. Hopefully it's not too bad. This patio in my room, it's so big. It's a patio, so I'm trying to it's kind of hard to sit somewhere where, the sun the glare isn't too much. But as y'all can see, I got a chair. I got a new recliner. Um this video is just it's just kind of a talk with you guys right now, just on some of the things I'm coming up with, on some of the things Spirit is talking to me about, um, what I've been doing, and so forth. Because it's been a minute since I did a video, maybe I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or so, and I think it was probably some passport bro stuff or something to that effect. But at the end of the day, the reason that I do videos like that is because, first of all, my audience is women. It's my content is geared more toward women, or women's mindset and so forth. And um, men, of course, are welcome. But you got to really be a certain kind of man to kind of listen and digest my content and stuff like that. And I don't believe that I do or say anything that is necessarily offensive to good men, really at all offensive to good men. Um, I do speak about these ones who are lazy and who are, just out here. They're not even serious. You know what I'm saying? And so it's so much to that and everything, but I do it because I would rather women learn from some of the things that I talk about, or even mistakes that I bring out and so forth. 'Cause I'm just one of those people who happen to believe that I don't think people should go through bad experiences if they have someone who can tell them, or who they can hear it from, who have gone through those things and come out on the other side or whatever. I'm one of those people I would much rather avoid. If you went through it, two or three other people went through it, and I'm hearing their experiences and stuff like that. I mean, you have to take what's best for you. You have to kind of digest the information, and still use your mind, use your brain, figure out what does that message mean or saying to me. And so that's called discernment. You know what I mean? And so you do that. I believe in that. But if I can avoid something by somebody else's mistakes, or their testimony, or whatever you want to call it, I would rather. I know there are people who are opposite. They feel like, oh, it ain't gonna happen to me, or they feel like that was your experience, it may not be mine, which is absolutely true. So they go head first on into it. But I think it's a blessing when someone even brings that to you. I think a lot of times we look at things, um, we don't always look at things from what can I get out of it? How can that help me? Even if it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times we're kind of geared more towards hearing bad news or whatever, and well, that's just them, well, that's not me, or whatever. And or we'll just look at the bad experience and not try to look at what can I learn from that? What can I take from that? What can I get from that? How can I change my life from that? Does that apply to me at all? And so I think it's a blessing when those experiences even come to you, because they're not coming to everybody, and they're coming to you for a reason. And so I feel like we need to start getting a little bit more. spiritually minded and really taking whatever it is out of whatever situation, you know. That's just one of the things that I'm getting, that I'm learning. Um, I am just getting so much, and that's kind of what this video is about. I'm not going to try to drag this video out a little bit. I just want to talk to you guys, catch up a little bit. And I want to kind of just tell you what Spirit has been telling me and how uh, some new content that I'm going to be bringing, which is a lot more spiritual, a lot more spiritual. I think at this point we understand there's there's so many different types of men. Um, yeah, in a lot of ways, many of them are the same. Same with women, but at the end of the day, many of them are looking for something different. Many of them do different things, you know. Um, and so I don't want to continue just to dwell on the bad, dwell on the, the these ones with the big mouths and who on these podcasts and who, just talking all this foolishness. I really sometimes that's why I take breaks. um, had some other stuff going on, but I take breaks because I get sick of it. Like I really literally get sick of it. I get sick of hearing about passport bros. I get sick of hearing these silly videos of these men that want to take care of their children and um, bashing women. And I mean, I'm sick of it because at the end of the day, most of these men are just scared, lonely little boys. They're looking for clout. They're looking for attention. They make these videos for attention. Many of them, especially the big gurus and these podcasters and stuff, they're looking for money. They're fleecing men out of their money um, by uh, dwelling on and, you know, just making a big deal about and giving out wrong information, misleading information. And a lot of them haven't even gone through these situations that they're talking about. They're just regurgitating a whole lot of crap. And I get sick of it. I really literally get sick of it. And so I take breaks and I stop. Um, because I look at the bigger picture and I know it's more that we could be talking about. I know it's more going on. I also know the more that you continue just to focus on negative and those things really that in a lot of ways, in many ways don't even affect me. I don't know no passport bros. Honestly, I like I said, I talk about these things to help you women. Uh, but I don't know any passport bros. And I know people say it and it's kind of become a stigma at this point, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like I really seriously, I think I've told you guys before, I have some good men in my family. Like I really truly do. Men who have been in relationships for many years with the same black women. Uh yeah, like and I'm not even saying it's bad, but I don't even have any interracial things going on in my family. Like I really don't. Men in my family love black women. And like I say, it's nothing wrong with interracial at all. I do, like I say, know some years ago, we did have a Chinese lady or some type of an Asian woman in our family. Uh, I don't, because I was little. Like I don't even really know what the. I think she was married to one of my aunt's sons or something like that. But like I said, it's been many years. I haven't heard of them or whatever in a very, very long time. Don't know if they still married, like whatever, we're kind of estranged from that situation. But um anyway, I want to bring about some of these new things that the spirit is giving me. I think it's giving me these things for a reason. I need to talk about it. I want to start kind of getting into more spiritual sessions, even with you guys, kind of making that available because Spirit really has been giving me some very unique topics to talk with you ladies on to help break some spiritual curses, break some present spiritual curses and generational curses and things like that that has been going on not only in the Black community but just with people in general. And I don't think I'm getting that by coincidence. I think it's a reason that I'm getting those things. I'm getting a lot of um, I guess you can call them downloads or what have you on the goddess mind. A whole lot about the goddess mind. And how just briefly it's really been being downloaded to me about how we women, we already know we have been living under a patriarchal rule for, and so it's a whole different ball game when you start beginning to focus on the goddess and the goddess mindset. And because almost everything we do is under this patriarchal rule, and it is masculine, is not geared toward women, it is not geared toward favoring women and lifting up women. And so even with that, it causes us really to get out of our feminine, and causes us to, even when we are, not realizing it very subconsciously, we continue to still live, move, and operate under even a patriarchal mindset because we're so used to it. It's almost robotic. It's almost like we just do it. And so even those things we pray for, you know, just a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna cut the video off because this was not supposed to be a whole long video. Um, is take for example relationships, and I'm gonna do a whole video on it. But even when we as women, are looking for a relationship, looking for a guy, trying to, tell spirit what we want in a man or whatever. Much of that is even geared toward patriarchal. You know what I'm saying? It's geared toward still in a lot of ways. How can I please my man? How can I make my man happy? What are those things that, will make our relationship better? And just because we're under this patriarchal rule and mindset, it causes us to have that type of a thinking where it's more geared toward the man and doesn't favor us. And like I say, we're just used to doing it. And so when we start looking at the goddess mindset is very much focused on the feminine. As we know, like I said, in difference, the patriarchal mindset is geared toward men. What's going to help them? What's going to build them up? And I think that really has been the difference in how we live and move and operate. Um, I really think we women need to learn how to get into and understand that goddess mindset, that divine feminine mindset, so that we can start praying for stuff that is geared toward us. We can still get a man. I mean, if that's what we're focused on, I'm not talking about prayers on how to get a man. I'm just making um, an example. A relationship, even a relationship with other people, is still geared toward patriarchal mindset. And what I'm trying to say is, Spirit has really been teaching me and training me on how we can gear our minds toward that divine feminine type mindset, so that we can do more things that benefit us. Just plain and simple, there it is. How to pray and ask, and like I said, move our energy even toward those things that benefit us as women, because um we're just not taught. It's just not a thing in this society. And I think, um I mean, it would be very beneficial for us to start doing that. So I'm going to be teaching and talking about that, like I said, some more spiritual things on how to break different type of curses that have been come to me. Very unique type situations and generational things that I really don't hear people talking about, even though I'm not really listening in that type of an aspect. Really, when it comes to spiritual things like that, um, spirit really moves me in a whole different type way. Even if I do listen to someone talking about it, when it's time for me to do it, I get a whole other type of whatever. And so I move and I operate in that, and I am usually very, very successful. And so, want to talk about that. Um, and just, yeah, just kind of catching up with you guys. Leave me a comment. Um, there's anything even that you guys want to talk about, touch on, a more spiritual aspect, any kind of aspect. It doesn't matter to me. Um, but yeah, let me know. Let me know how you guys are doing. I had a birthday on yesterday. I didn't say anything to anybody. I went to work, uh, family, friends, and they knew or whatever. But yeah, I went ahead and went to work. I'm learning a lot about that too that I really haven't touched on. Uh, like I said before, I had a lot of experiences last year that taught me a whole lot that is also being downloaded to me in a way that I could talk to you guys about it and teach on it and really help you guys get a real good understanding on just different aspects of people and how people operate and you know uh, stuff like that. So you guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be back with a lot of these videos. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Let me know what's been going on with you. Let me know how you doing. Just how you doing. What you want to talk about or anything like that. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Share videos if I don't always say that, but you're welcome. If it's someone that can help. I know my channel is kind of specific, but it's for anybody. And if there's something, a topic, video, whatever that you think can help somebody or has helped that you think would be very beneficial for someone, share the video. Hit the notification bell. Please hit all notifications so that you'll know when I upload new videos. And yeah, just, get in the comments. Let me know how you guys are doing. And I will be back soon with another video. I thank you guys for listening and thank you for watching. Until the next video, we'll see you next time.